Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Red Dude. So we're supporting our favorite sports team today. I love this shirt. Anyway, so the last video I posted for hard gainers and whatnot stirred up some conversation between myself and Oscar, and just brought up another idea as far as the topic of conversation goes. Why is it every time I fucking sit down, the flies have to just. So, anyway, before we get into that, mosquito got a special. I'm going to kill it. If it lands on my mouth, I'm eating this fly. So, this, my friends, is. I think this is the first Laphroaig Cairdeas, the release that I bought. This is from 2016. Right? That's how I know I'm not an alcoholic. Because I still got unopened bottles that were bottled in 2016, and I feel like I've had it since around that time frame. So anyway, I've got 7 years worth. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 right now. So if I find one, I usually pick it up no matter what. So we're going to crack this one open today, and hopefully the cork hasn't gotten weak and break off. So that'll be fun. But anyway, oh yes, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, we're going to get a good pour today. Yes. So, the conversation came up between myself and Oscar. So good. This is Madeira cask. I know it's backwards. Y'all can read it. Madeira cask finish. Whenever I get a good stand for my phone or start using my other camera again, we won't have to read anything backwards like the schnock. Anyway, so we got to talking. He commented on the last video, and I messaged him, and we got to talking about why we should train and whatnot. And he mentioned seeing his father, and Oscar is. He's roughly 10 years older than I am, so he's early 50s. So he said he saw his father the other day or whatever, getting around kind of hard. And it brought up my own thoughts, and that's one of the main reasons why I continue to work out, even with heart failure, why I continue to work out day in and day out. The main goal for me is to be able to function in my twilight years. And me personally, I've watched all of my grandparents just wither away in a bed at the end of their life, just having someone else carry on them hand and foot, and that is not a life I want to live. And at least they had kids and grandkids to take care of them. I ain't got shit. Man, I like the sweeter Laphroaigs, that Madeira cask. Adds like this dark fruitiness to the palate. You still get a little bit of smoke, a little bit of sea salt and seaweed, and that iodine, that quintessential iodine flavor that you get from Laphroaigs. It's still there, but then you've got this dark fruitiness. I was gonna try to think of another Bud Light joke real quick there, but oh well. So back to the training talk. My first goal for training is health, wellness, and sustainability for what I do. I'm not trying to be a powerlifter anymore. I dabbled in powerlifting years ago. I dabbled in strongman training. Um, I probably had some potential, but I'm not a tall guy. I'm 5'11". Right now, I'm leaning out and I'm 256 pounds or so. And I've been as heavy as 300. 342 was my heaviest. So right now, that was 342 was 10 years ago or so, 8 to 10 years ago. So just being able to function, wipe your ass, put your shoes on, be able to do that when you're 80 plus is the main goal right now. Secondary goal is arm wrestling. I want to rip somebody's fucking hand off. But first goal is to be able to function normally in my elder years, in my twilight years, so to speak. So, but that's the whole goal. And I see far too often the old guys in the gym that they are just, I guess, lazy after their retirement. And you sit around. If you don't use it, you will lose it. And you can tell who didn't do much prior to retirement because they walk around and have very little strength. And I'm not saying you got to be a power lifter or anything or do 1 rep maxes, but you should at least be able to do some push-ups and some chin-ups, body weight squats. I mean, that would be the goal. If all you did every other day, or even 3 days a week, 2 days a week, some push-ups, some chin-ups, body weight squats, and then run a few sprints. That's it. That's all you got to do. Try to get better at doing that, and everything else is going to take care of itself. Because if you're getting better at push-ups, chin-ups, squats, which will probably eventually turn into lunges and whatnot, and sprints, if you're getting better at those 4 and eating properly, your body's going to maintain and take care of itself. Because it's not going to want to hold on to excess fat because it doesn't need it. Like, oh shit, so we're doing push-ups again today. Well, it doesn't help to hold on to this extra 30 fucking pounds of fat. Let's go ahead and remove some of this so it's easier to do push-ups. So, what else can we talk about? But that's my main goal in training. Just health and wellness and be able to function at the end of my life. Now, with that said, we don't really have a choice in the manner at which we die. Some people do. So there's a caveat. Put an asterisk next to that statement. But most of us will probably end up in a bed and have somebody else taking care of us. The lucky few that die in their sleep or die suddenly, hopefully not too soon, but without any kind of lingering, those are the lucky ones. But most of us probably going to be decrepit and had to have somebody wipe our ass. But before you get to that point, you can still be a savage. I feel like I'm stealing somebody's words now. You can still be strong and mobile and whatnot. But beyond that, I also wanted to talk, well, we might save that for the next video. Talk about calories in, calories out, building muscle. Somebody commented, it's on my phone. I can't look at my comments on my phone while I'm recording this video. Well, I think it was just his second comment, not second commenter. I think it was his second comment. I believe he might be from Russia because he spoke in the metric system when he gave his advice on how much protein you should intake. I apologize, sir, that I cannot read your name off my phone right now while I'm recording. So, we'll talk about calories in, calories out, and my opinions on protein intake. And yes, you do need protein. All right, we'll go ahead and talk about it now. I mean, I ain't got nothing else better to do. We're only 10 minutes in. Y'all want to hang out? But we can talk about it in the next one. We'll just talk about it in the next one. Hey, y'all on TikTok? I got a TikTok as well. I think I put a link up in the homepage. If not, look up Kelly Sparks 48. I think it's Kelly Sparks 48. Anyway, my favorite TikTok channel right now. It's a guy who calls himself Creepy Dave. Creepy Dave is a vulture, and he kind of walks around all like, I'm Creepy Dave. He talks about his favorite animals and the platypuses. And it just cracks me up how he just I can't even say the word. How he brain fart. Why am I brain fart? How he says words. How he misreads words. No, that's not right. Yes, words are hard. Dramatically hard. Anyway, that's all I got. If you've had Laphroaig Cairdeas from 2016 Madeira cast, Madeira cast finish, comment below. Let me know if you've had it. I think it's delicious. One of these days, me and Gene and I are going to sit down, and maybe somebody else, and we're going to do a vertical of 2016. That means I got to quit drinking some of them because I've got a little bit left. So we're going to try to do a vertical of like 8 years. So whenever I get this year's Laphroaig Cairdeas, we'll be able to do it. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions about training and fitness, I will give you no-nonsense advice. And there's tons of dudes on YouTube. Honestly, my favorite guy I've been watching here lately, he's a former pro bodybuilder. He's a big, bald-headed guy with a beard. I like him already. Named Mike Van Wyck. He's got some good no-nonsense videos as far as training, bodybuilding. I don't know if he's done any diet and nutrition videos, but anyway, I really like his style and the way he's putting videos and content out there. It's really good. So if you need bodybuilding advice, training advice, Mike Van Wyck, that's a pretty good one. And I think it's spelled Mike Van Wyck, W-Y-C-K. Yeah, anyway. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Like always, drink some whiskey. Share it with friends and family. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take care. And go Caucasians. Now I'm going to turn the video off all weird like.